Tell the little bitches yada league yada yada yada. I mean, well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for stopping by the stream today. So without further ado, let's just jump into things. Like, I already know, no point in dilly-dallying around here. We're gonna see what kind of shit we can get into today. On this nice Monday morning here, good old reset kicks in. First things first, we gotta handle the business. Go ahead and grab our keys. Open these janks up real quick. And we're pretty low on the AD. Oh, look at that. Are we about to get into a random trial queue? Can we get into a random trial queue? I'll take that. Oh, shit. Starting off the day strong. We already jumped in our random trial. Oh, snap. Now, we ain't playing around this morning. We are not playing around this morning. So, there we go. Boom. We're just going to jump in here, guys. We got to do our hell pit. Potentially run some of our weeklies and everything like that. You know what I mean? Since today is Monday. Not no hurry. I mean, we do literally have all the way till next Sunday. But, you know, we'll see where things go. The next thing we definitely want to try and complete is the epic dungeon queue next. Just depends on the day. You guys know. If people are running it, 9 times out of 10, we're going to run it. If people aren't running it, you know, sometimes I'll make a group. But sometimes, it ain't getting run today then. Just as simple as that. I'm feeling epic demo. Literally they could have gave us anything but this. Like, shit, I really do despise this one. Let me grab my keys too for this morning, because sometimes I'd be forgetting about this. This is probably one of the more important things to be doing. Seeing if you can make your keys early in the morning. Looks like a lot of these though I can make only at night. Yep, I still got 8 hours on that jank, so I must have forgot to do it last night at some point. Alright, let's get out of here. Not my favorite by any means necessary. There's just too many variables that go into here. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure this isn't a full, so there's 2 people in here. Ooh, it's gonna be the healers too. Okay. Let's see. Alright, well, you know, as long as I guess we stay alive, that's the important thing. Make sure my shit isn't hell pit. No, it's not hell pit. Crap. This is just this awkward moment right here when you're in a dungeon. Because there's nothing you can do, like... Just wait for this guy to jump in this circle. I mean, he definitely accepted the queue. There's no way, like, there's no way you get in the queue without accepting it. So, for you to accept the queue and then just disappear, I guess, that's pretty cool. I mean, you could put something in the chat, like, oh, gonna be running a couple minutes late. Oh, maybe that's why, too, we were waiting on somebody. Okay, that makes sense, too. We wouldn't have been able to get in. I mean, I think we could have gotten in, but then that one person wouldn't have been there neither, so... That was a good call on him. Wish you could sometimes see, like, the other group as well. Maybe that would be probably a little bit confusing, but you could probably even put it, like, right underneath the rest of the group. You get what I'm saying? Like, right here in the left-hand corner, down beneath your 4 people, you can just put the other 5 people, potentially, you know, just to see. And that way you can see if everybody's in the group and everything like that. Of course, it only worked with the trial. That's the only place you can have up to 10 people in one instance. Well, well, you guys know what I mean. Like, it's not like a heroic encounter and shit like that, but... But we'll see. I mean, the dungeon itself isn't too bad. As long as everybody just stays on their P's and Q's and isn't going crazy with their DPS in this first part and saves it for the second part mostly, you get through this shit with ease. Now, I do wish sometimes there was a campfire at the bottom You guys know what I mean when you got to take out the tentacles. If they had a nice campfire there, which should allow you to switch from AoE to single target, would be really nice. You know, another thing that I find to complain about, but you know, just like that kind of, that's pretty much the halfway, because you got to do the tentacles and then you're onto the big baby, and big baby is just full single target, so it ain't even like there's any pros to going AoE. Let's get those guys out of the hand. See, even I won't really mess with it, because, you know, I'll let whoever's handling it handle it. I'll try to get out of that. Don't want to get caught up on it. I'll just do my job and take care of these mobs to the best of my abilities. Alright, there we go. Nice and easy so far. It's perfect. What a good morning. This doesn't happen too often here in Neverwinter. Nice little pub group early in the morning. Are we about to get these all in one shot? Goal. Then the cubes are pretty much easy. I mean, as long as nobody be fighting in the middle on some crazy shit, because I think you can get away with, like, you know, you don't want to kill any of them, but I think you can get away with at least killing like one of them or something like that, and then you'll still be able to do it. But you know, don't really want to push it too much, because it is time limited. You know, the cubes, I don't know if everybody knows that out there, but the cubes do have a time limit. A little bit hard to see, but it does pop up here. I mean, obviously you can't see where I'm pointing, but right on the right hand side underneath Cradle of the Death God, you know, over here, it will drop down here. And it's like I think it's closer like to 2 minutes they give you, which isn't bad. But at the same time, you know, you can not complete it too, so you know, even this guy put in the chat, cube to corner. Oh yeah. And then same thing here, like I just be chilling in my kind of little spot over here. Kind of over here, right here. Nothing crazy, you know what I mean? But we'll see again. Let's check out the DPS. Not too shabby, I mean. Sometimes it is nice to know. When I don't see myself on the board, then I know like we got some killers in here, but you know what I mean? If I see myself on the board, you know, it's an alright group. It's alright. Because like for me, I don't have like the best in slot shit on, you know what I'm saying? Like I use the stronghold set. That's literally buffing everybody, you know. I don't have the Mirage. I don't have the book set, you know. That's pretty much what everybody be running now, is the, you know, the 3-piece book set, the Mirage, and you know, the Zuna, obviously, and then Cold Warrior for single target. I believe those are still 2 of the top tier, but you know, it's been so long, and I finally did snatch up a Zuna though this weekend. Finally, you know, just because, you know, no, my luck, now that I just snatched it up though, that shit will probably get nerfed, like I said, but you know, it only cost 5 million. Not to say that wasn't a lot. I mean, it damn near took me broke. So, but still, you know, I think it was an alright deal considering, you know, I don't even think they're being posted for 5 million yet. I just kind of hit somebody up, was like, I'll give you 5 million right now, and sure enough, money talks. Money talks. So, you know, I very rarely pay market price for something. Like, I'd rather just do the extra effort, and especially playing over here on PC, it's a little bit easier to find the person who's posted that item, right? And I just find them, and if they're online, or you know, if they're not, I'll just run it down the list. So, you know, you try to get things at below market price, the best of your ability. Try to save you a couple bucks, even if it's 100,000. That's 100K I just put back in my pocket. I'm not sure the price is now, but you know, I think it was like 5.3 million, 5.4. So I saved me some 400 million. 400K. Still not bad. You know, put that away and save up for the next thing I want to invest in. I'm not even sure what that's gonna be, but We'll see when the time comes. The weapon enchantments are just a little too outrageous at the moment. So I'm just going to stick with my Vorpal. You know, I don't really see like... You know, I don't know. I haven't really seen like a really big like, oh shit, I'm using a Vorpal so my damage is like astronomically weaker. You know what I'm saying? I still put in the work. And I still handle business. So at the end of the day, I'm cool with that anymore. Like, I'm not going back to the Mirage. Oh, shit. Ah! Really? Oh, come on. It happens. It happens. No big deal. Just lost a DPS. You know, could be the difference between completing and not completing, but... I don't even think I use my potions neither, so... Not that the potions make like an astronomical difference, but... Hey, every little bit helps, so I think when we jump in here, go ahead and pop these damn potions. Since we lost one of our DPS. That's why it's always good, guys, to have Scrolls of Life or just the, not even the Scrolls of Life. The green ones, I don't, Scrolls of Life and the other ones are like, aren't they both called Scrolls of Life? I don't even know. There's a green one and there's a blue one. Just dropping this stuff right here. See somebody calling for help. I think I got it. Oh yeah, you could tell this is a... Ooh yeah. We ain't over here killing them. So we're gonna have to be careful here because... You know, we haven't even hit the first push or pull. And, you know, as people start dying and dropping, you guys know how it works. You start getting that skull. I am going to do my best to stay alive and stay on the platform. And limit my deaths to keep my DPS topped off. Because the DPS is going to be... You know, the worst part is when you get to the DPS phase and you can't even DPS. I'm like... That's just a terrible feeling in my stomach. So, and I really, you know, that's the one thing I could say, like, that just, I need some, oh, get me out of that. Come on. Get myself out. You seen that shit? I done walked off and then, as soon as I pop my damn daily too, bro. Damn near wasting my shit. That's alright, I guess. We'll get that back. I'm definitely gonna need my daily for the DPS check. So if anything, the next time I do get it, ooh, I'm lagging. Oh, I'm lagging. Holy shit, I'm actually lagging here. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, thank you. Wow. Usually, I'll die there 110% of the time because like. Not too many people know what that mechanic is. And when you get that on you, you actually gotta, like we did there, you gotta cluster up. Let the tank get on you, get the heals on you. Same thing again here. I mean, he's running away. Which, you know, I'm not gonna chase the man down. Like, that's just a little... Oh, really? Come on. And the Scrolls of Life. I really didn't want to fucking die, dude. Like, my big toe literally was on the line. Let me get this dude out of there. Really? That was... You see, sometimes when just the game wants you dead... Let me get the fuck away from that dude. Now I'm pissed. Because I really don't know how the fuck that hit me. That was bullshit. Look, keep dropping right on me. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Just trying to do my thing over here. This guy's dropping these right on you, boy. Look at this. Alright, we're about to... I don't know if we're going to have to do another push-pull. I'm hoping not. But... let's see. What is he doing? Oh, another push-pull. Okay. I'm just going to get... Huh? Oh, really? Oh, shit. Really? I got to get over there. Oh, that was a little cheeky. He got me. Yeah, you see, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh no, we got him. No doubt about it. Nice try though, bud. Not too shabby. Now, if anything, you know, we might have to do another push-pull or something like that, but should be a beat now. Just gonna pop my little bell. I also picked up this bell just the other day. So hopefully I can get my money back off of it. But the bell is actually pretty good too. That will, this is gonna hurt like a motherfucker. But the bell is pretty good too. That allows your companion to pretty much stay alive. Unfortunately, you don't get to see his health bar anymore like you previously used to do. So you can't really tell if the man is dying or not, but... Oh, I thought I could... Oh, he's not dead. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Right in the keister. Right in the keister. I don't know how he's not dead. Really, big baby? Disintegrate that. Disintegrate that, boy. See how we out here. Oh no, it's right on it. Ah, we'll take it third place. Alright, now that moment of truth here. We want the chest. I mean, I guess we have to take this one just because there's a scroll of life in here. And I did just use the one from being in here, unfortunately. So we're gonna go ahead, discard that, refine this. Yeah, but like I was saying, there's these ones. The scroll of life and then the scroll of mass life. Oh, that's the difference. Just a little bit of the name. But yeah, you definitely want to make sure you guys get some of those, especially in the end game dungeons. And not even just end game dungeons, just dungeons in general sometime I'm in. It's just a pain in the ass when you go down, and sometimes, you know, some people don't always run to pick you up, which is understandable, you know what I mean? Like, especially if you're the DPS, you're not the tank, you're not the healer, so, you're not really... You're just not that important at the end of the day, you know what I mean? God forbid the healer's down, I'm stopping what I'm doing. The tank is down, I'm stopping what I'm doing, because, you know, they make the difference. But, you know, say another DPS is down, just instinctually, it's not like, oh, I'm just gonna run over there and pick them up. So we'll see. Now we're just gonna try to get into this epic dungeon queue real quick and just get this money up. I mean, if anything, I'm gonna wait a little bit. And if we don't get it in a reasonable time, I'm just going to jump into the hell pit, because this is going to take a good chunk out of our day. And you definitely want to make sure you can, if you can complete it. There's a lot of videos out there now that, you know, pretty much people beating it fairly easily. So, I mean, I personally don't know how they beat it so easily. And, you know, I still have a nice trouble in here, and I have to stay on my toes, or else I will die, and or else I will have to keep restarting. So, it's definitely not that easy, but you know, if you know what you're doing and you kind of just play to it, you're right, you know what I'm saying? You can't rush anything, you got to actually take your time and everything. You'll eventually get it, no doubt about it. And there's a couple things you can do, like as you guys saw before. I put on my redemption, I put on my mount power as well, to just give me a little bit of a heal over time effect. And then you get the power-ups in here. You know, sometimes the power-ups are good, sometimes the power-ups are damn near shit. So we'll see today what they decide they want to give us. And like I said, the power-up is shit. You know, this one just literally I just throw away as soon as I get it. It's no point in keeping it. Literally no point in keeping that one. That is hands down the worst one to get, probably. I mean, even the feet one give you your action point gain, you know, over an extended period of time. Yeah, this one's gonna be a problem. Like, these guys are hitting damn near hard, and this is new. These apes were not in here yesterday, so I'm guessing this shit, you know, this shit gets harder as it progresses. So you may very well be able to beat it in the beginning of the week, you know, well, in the beginning too as well. But I don't know. I mean, you got to get lucky with this. You really do. You got to get the good power-ups. You got to move around and I don't know. I don't know why they made this one so hard. Like, I get it. It got some solid rewards in here, but the rewards, you know, they should be decent. Like, it's kind of stupid that, you know, sometimes we get excited with some subpar rewards because it's just we're so used to just getting garbage. But that's the one thing I do give them with the Hell Pit is, like, you know what you're gonna get. So it's not RNG. You get what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that Neverwinter I really think they need to get away with more is the RNG shit. So we'll see, you know. I'd rather know what I'm getting at the end of the tunnel, like at this. You know, you complete 14 days, and you can turn it in and get a coalescent ward. You can save up and get that, you know, legendary mount. You can save up and get a bag of holding or something if you really wanted to. You know, I wouldn't personally advise it, but everybody to each their own. So if you need a bag, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get me a bag. For me, I need a coalescent ward. I'm gonna get the coalescent ward. The mount, it is what it is. It's okay. It's nothing to brag about. I mean, it's just literally just a cosmetic skin at that point. You know, and if you don't have your bolster up, I mean, I don't have mine up, but you know, like I said, that's gonna take you 5 hell pits, dude. It's gonna take you 5 hell pits, and these don't come around like every, you know, every month or every other. Oh, jeez Louise, really? Back-to-back skulls? They must be hearing me complain and just gonna keep giving me these. But you know, so we'll see. I mean, I'm definitely beating it, like, even, you know, before I've had to use the scrolls of life, because I don't know if you restart what happens. Like, if I have to redo that said round, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm just physically not. Even if unless I like just started the round and then I died, obviously then I'm gonna freaking reset everything. But you know, if I'm a minute in, nah, I'm not redoing that minute. Rather just use that scroll of life, save my ass, and go about my business. So, not bad. You know, we'll see if they, you know, in that one roadmap thing, I remember they were talking about hopefully making all the rewards like this in the event category. You know, maybe when they do that, it will be more incentivized for, you know, potentially picking up the mounts, right? Because if you get this event maybe like once a month or even once every other month, or, you know, not specifically the hell pit, but you know what I mean, just the rewards of the hell pit, right? Because this is the only event that has these type of rewards, right? Let me think. Yeah, I think so. Like, I believe these are it's the only event that gives you the participation token. So, you know, maybe in the future. He's gonna die. Ooh, just in the nick of time. I didn't want to kill him too quick because more mobs would have spawned, and then that's just more people I gotta kill. I'm not trying to do all that. Alright, let's see. Hopefully we get something that will actually be decent this round. Something that will actually be able to keep us alive. Maybe. Potentially. Oh wow, we finally did get it. Okay. I'll take the shield. I keep this in case of emergency, pretty much. This is like a get out of jail free card. And sometimes if I don't need it this round, necessarily, I won't even use it. I'll save it for the next round. See what the reward is. And if the reward is either the same one or, you know, something decent, then I'll just pop it real quick. Just to kind of get the, you know, ability out of it. No point in not using it. And then I'll just go ahead and grab the other one real quick. And then I'll have one saved up and, you know, a power kind of ticking in the back. So it's not too bad. I do feel like they're spawning a lot right now. You know, like I said, I'm gonna die. I don't want to use it. But they are spawning fucking a lot, dude. Like, no. You see it? It's... Ah, God, I'm gonna die. This is sometimes what I hate about this game. I don't want it. I'm not using it. I'm not gonna waste it. I'm not gonna waste it. No fucking lifesteal, dude. There's nothing really to... And then the potions, you gotta... This is what I hate, man, sometimes. How you gonna sit here and fucking put a cooldown on a potion that's mine? I fucking hate that, dude. Jeez Louise. And then for some... Nah, they're spawning more than the usual amount on me. Or is this just how many they give you? Look at this. Look at, like, damn near 6 gorillas? Really? And then the combat advantage damage anymore? You know what I mean? This combat change wasn't thought out. I don't care what they say. There's no way in hell they thought this far ahead. No way. No way, Cryptic. And you know what I'm saying? I just be... I try not to, you know, be so negative and, you know, all that extra shit, but it just gets to you sometimes while you're playing, and it just shows, like... There's no way they thought about combat changes this far in advance. Like, look. The hell pit especially, they're literally surrounding you. You know, and like I said in the beginning, it wasn't this bad. But today, they're on their fucking bully, dude. Like, it's just crazy. And I see people completing this shit naked? I don't know how. And then I just think, like, damn, if I didn't have on any type of healing on, like, I don't even know. And then I can't move when I throw up that. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Get out of there. Get out of there. Then they gave me the fire skull. There's literally no point in using that. So we're just gonna leave that on the ground. Alright, so I love when I be live streaming just because the bullshit I gotta deal with sometimes in this, like... We've literally gotten 3 out of the 4 rounds have gotten the skull. Now I don't know, your guys is looking to help it sometimes, but that's a little bit of bullshit. Like, there is no way around it. That's some BS right there. Oh, are you serious? I lost my shield? Oh, I didn't even know that. OMG, I lost it. Oh my fucking Jesus. You gotta be kidding me. I didn't even know you can lose it. Are you kidding me? Are you Oh, this is hurting. This is fucking hurting, dude. Like, I'm just gonna stay dead until I'm about to die and then use it. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna die. No. This is fucking crazy to me. This is insane. Why is this so hard? Like, I will not do this anymore. I won't. Like, nah, I'm good. This is costing me more than a fucking dungeon. This is insane. This is outrageous. No. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. They have to fix this event then. That's just outrageous. That's outrageous that there's this many enemies on the map. Like, no. Like, then don't change the... If they want, like, to keep shit like this, they should have fixed the combat changes so where enemies can't hit you with, like, a dumbass amount of combat advantage. Because everybody and their grandma, when you're just sitting there like that, is hitting you with the combat advantage. And there's nothing you can do. I literally had to use 3 scrolls of life. Or else I would have probably had to restart. And I don't know what restarting does. It doesn't make this event any easier. I literally just got to kill all these enemies again. I'm going to do it this way. Run around, I guess, in a circle. But it's like... They say, I heard if you don't kill these guys quick enough, they're going to spawn more. And I'm going to die again. Please don't die again. Yeeshi. Yeah, I'm being dead ass, guys, when I say like this might be like, this is it. Like this is the last day. I don't see myself. It's not worth it. It's just not, like, me having to do this. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. Oh man. And this is only, I don't even know what week I'm on. I don't know what day I'm on. Jeez Louise. There's no way. You got the fucking lava balls on the ground. I was just talking, I was just saying the hell pit isn't that bad and everything, and nah, this, as the days progress, this definitely gets intensively harder. And I'm not even talking like a little bit, like this is a lot harder. So it's not even like you need DPS, you need DPS, you need health, you need everything. Like, I'm confused. Like, I guarantee you won't see no more hell pit videos coming out. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. I don't, nah. What is this?
Would you like to try a special bonus round?
Oh,
Rewards?
sure, why not? I'm already getting fucked this game. Like, really? Like, come on now. How much more shit can you throw at me? I mean, yeah, a lot apparently, because now I got these even bigger dudes on me. Shit, I gotta dodge that. There's no way I want to take that. Oh yeah, they were not playing around. They were not playing around, dude. Not at all. I gotta focus up here a minute, guys, so I'm gonna be quiet. Let me just shut my ass up for a second. This is seriously more intense than a fucking dungeon. Like, this is insane. This is insane. Like, how do y'all make a fucking skirmish harder than an endgame dungeon? Jeez Louise. Here's Cryptic's logic. It's the company that makes sense. Here, make a fucking a skirmish. No, I don't remember it ever being this bad. And there you go, Zuna. I'm gonna need you to do some work right now. Here comes the fireballs. Drop that. Let me pop this. Nope. No. Drop that. Choke them out. And I just can't believe the absurdity of skulls I got this game. They literally gave me one shield. One shield out of 6 rounds? That's just... I don't even know. I don't even know what to call that. So I definitely would have had an easier time if I didn't have to literally run around like a fucking ragdoll, because all it was giving me was just skull. Like, no, I want a shield. You could have given me the health. You could have gave me like my AP back quickly. No, you just want to give me a one-time skull. Like, I didn't have a problem DPSing them. I had a problem staying alive. And look, I had on redemption, right? So it's not even like, imagine you were going in there and you didn't have on redemption and you didn't have on rejuvenation. I don't see how the hell you're in there beating that. Because even dodging, you can only dodge so many times. Once you run out of stamina, that's it. You can't get more stamina. So now you're just taking all the attacks. All right, well, that's done and over with. You know, enough complaining about that. We don't have to worry about that till tomorrow. If I even go back in there anymore, because, ooh, that was a struggle. I mean, am I not even on a week yet? Because I didn't get any of these yet, any of the challenge. So I'm not even sure how many days I'm on. But it's not getting any easier. All right, now we're gonna try to go ahead and run oh, here we go. Look at that. Let's check out those packs. Let's see if I got a good deal yesterday. Companions, legendary. Yeah, 5.2. I mean, I got it for 5 million, like I said yesterday. So they didn't get down to 5 million yet, but they'll get down there probably. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? This box is about to probably get out of here. So the Zunas definitely took a dip in the market. You know what I'm saying? Everybody and their grandma. If you don't have one, guys, like, and you want one, to be honest, now is the time to get it. There's really no more reason to wait. The longer you're gonna wait now, the longer it's like they're just gonna go back up in price, because you know what I'm saying. They only literally come from there, and you can get them at the what's that place called? Avernus. You can get a chance at getting one when you trade in the Jumba bags. But like I said, that's only a chance, and I've been running that Avernus for damn near since it came out, pretty much. And you know, the best thing I've caught in is I've gotten legendary dragon keys from there. I can't lie, I've gotten legendary dragon keys, which were awesome. You know what I'm saying? Those are probably like the best thing you can get, in my opinion. But other than that, that was the only thing I've ever gotten that I can remember, other than the abysmal chicken that you will get numerous times. Like this guy, I mean, as you can see, I got 2 already on me that I got to discard. So yeah, other than that, you know, you'll get the chicken a bunch, and you'll get you know, a couple pieces of gear and shit like that. But it's very rare that you're gonna get the Zuna or the Cold Iron Warrior. You know what I mean? Like, it's very low. So if you guys do want, you know, the best in slot AoE companion, no doubt about it, the Zuna, as far as my knowledge is served, like, it hasn't changed. You know, even if they do nerf it, it's gonna be a while. Like I said, you might still be able to get a good 2 months out of it. You know, I can't see a nerf coming no time soon, and you know, until maybe like Sharndar Part 3. But even then, why would they do that for? You get what I'm saying? Like, unless they got another companion lined up already. But I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, I've been kind of keeping my eye on companions, and there's not really too many out there that kind of got that AoE killing damage. You know what I mean? The abysmal chicken got some good stuff too, but it just not more than the Zuna. So, you know, like I said, they can easily nerf the Zuna. You know, she has this one move that literally just hits everybody, right? But you can make it so where that bloodbath, you know, does only says it teleports to random enemies. That means it teleports to, I believe, any enemy on the street that it could see. So imagine they just nerf this down to like 3 or 4 or 5. You get what I'm saying? You know, just put things on it that don't make it as powerful, and sure enough, boom, no more best in slot. So, you know, and little things that they can do. You know, oh, she wasn't working as intended. That's their favorite line. You know what I'm saying? If you've been playing Neverwinter a while, you know what their line is. It wasn't working as intended. So that's a good fallback. It's definitely a good fallback. All right, I'm not seeing anybody really out here calling for a DPS. A lot of it is tank and heal. Oh, look at that. Never mind. As I said that, this guy got DPS spots. You know, like I said the other day, he's calling out 45k item level. Y'all already know how I feel about the you know, that's just a little silly. That's just a little silly to me. Like, especially the random dungeon queue. Like, I feel a newer player would need that more than somebody 45k plus. Not to say that somebody 45k plus doesn't need it all the same, but it's like, you're 45k, you're 45k for a reason. You know, we might not even get it. I was gonna say, might not even get an invite here. You know, and he's 50k. So I can't be mad at him, right? It's his group. You can do whatever you want. You know, like I said though, that's just a little. It just. What's the big deal? What, like, you're 50k. You're 50k, my guy. You could probably run them through the dungeon, and that's what I don't get. Like, you're 50k, you're heavy hitting DPS, I'm pretty sure. And, you know, it's like, yeah, you got Mirage, you got the books. Well, you got a book. You actually, I don't know what he got going on here. So, you know, since he wants to be asking for certain item level, I'll just critique him real quick. He doesn't, I don't know what he's doing. I guess he went with the, I don't know what he went with. I mean, he's got the Mirage weapons. That's about the only good thing he's got going for him right now. This guy, He'll probably be more. And this guy knows what he's doing. He's got Mirage. He's got the whip set. You know what I'm saying? Either the whip or the one that I have. The Sparkling Fae. You know, there's a couple of different DPS sets you can use. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody use the Scarf set on a DPS. But, you know, maybe I'll find out right now how good it is. When we run, I'm gonna put his little ass to the test. So yeah, we'll see. That'd be good too. We're gonna get our dungeon in. We're gonna get our trial in. We got our hell pit in, guys. I mean, like I said, there's not really much to be doing in Neverwinter at this time. Like, you know what I mean? There's no. I don't force the game. I'm not gonna sit here and play this game all day just to play it all day and run. Literally, either, you know, damn near the same dungeon, or it's literally the same dungeon, because any dungeon you run, it's literally gonna be almost the same rewards. You know what I'm saying? Other than if you run like Vault of Stars, then there's a chance you can get the new pieces of equipment. If you run IC, there's a chance you can get the book, and etc. You know, I don't know if you can get them sets from anywhere. You know, I do think at least like certain sets are retained to at least like set specific dungeons. And I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can get this artifact in any dungeon. You know, I know that's how a lot of the rewards work. But exclusive things, I don't think that's how, you know what I mean? I think hopefully they're at least exclusive first. So there's some incentive to run that dungeon still. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if there's literally, if you could pull this out of anything, that'd just be crazy to me. That'd be a little crazy to me. So I personally never ran Vault of Stars yet. I just don't see the reason. I have the artifact set. I don't know anything else you can get from there as far as my knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So there's no incentive. And that's the problem with Neverwinter. There's not really enough incentive to run, you know, certain dungeons. You know, they put the bounties in the game. The bounties give you the best gear in the game. You know, you can only do 2 a day, but you won't even catch me doing the bounties. I made a rant about that in my last live stream. Like, I'm not doing bounties for an hour just to kill one enemy. Like, I got better things to do. Even if I'm not doing anything, I got better things to do than just literally just... No, I'm not doing that. It's just a waste of time. So we'll see. So probably after this, who knows where we're going to go at. But, you know, like I always be saying, hopefully you guys are enjoying Neverwinter more than I am. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't enjoy it. I'm here every... You know, I play it every day. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to get my key. I'm going to do my dungeons if I can. But 9 times out of 10, that's the extent of my... progression. Like, there's nothing, you don't need to do anything else. I don't want to run boons. I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could run my boons. Nah, I'm good. No reason to run the boons. I don't need to run specific dungeons. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to run Fanbreaker Island. If I want to run FBI, I'll just hit up this and hopefully I get FBI. You get what I'm saying? Like, all the dungeons are in here. So why would I want to unlock the individual dungeon? To run it privately? No, that's just silly. Boons? Boons are kind of a joke anymore. I mean, I got 29 boons and I do just fine. I think the minimum you might need is 15. Because you definitely want Marathon Runner. But other than that, like, you know what I'm saying? This is going to give you 1%, 1%, 1%. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really, they're not anything crazy. So maybe they might change the boon system down the road. You know, the boons used to give you item level, but they did take that out of the game for some reason. I really don't know why. At least that way you could say, oh, well, boons give you item level, and item level gives you, you know, higher item level is obviously, it has its benefits, right? If you wanted to get into this guy's group for 45k, you got to be higher item level. You get what I'm saying? So there's just certain things that, yeah, definitely, you know, maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe there are people out there who still love to run the old campaigns and, I don't know, run the same missions over and over again. Like, I'm cool. I just can't do it anymore. I could barely do Sharandar. So, you know, I'm just kind of in the state of mind with Neverwinter where, you know, I still play. I got to do my thing, but it's just, I need something more out of this game. Like, I'm not just going to keep settling for less. I'm not going to keep you know, just sitting here promoting and playing and making videos on things that, you know, at the end of the day that I don't support. Like, I don't support this just same mentality of just giving us old shit, and then it's just old. Cloak Ascendancy, guys, is old. Why are you running all the way back? Why are you feeding into that? I don't understand. Like, I don't. Just because the weapon is best in slot, like, you're gonna feed into it? So what does that show? What does that tell them? Like, if we tell these guys the Cloak Ascendancy is best in slot, why do you guys run over there? No, put your foot down. Tell them, why are we running old content? Hello, like, but at the end of the day, I'm just one person. You know what I'm saying? I'm one person with, you know, probably in terms of Neverwinter, the only person that really, you know, doesn't share the same opinions as everybody else does. But you know what I mean? That's besides the point. You know, and that's not to say that I don't like everybody. Everybody has opinions, but it's just, I just had some high hopes for this game over the couple years, you know, with the roadmap and everything. And, you know, I get it. This year is Corona, and there's other things that, you know, but it's just, to me, it's just another reason to give them an excuse. You know, they work full time from home now. I just seen that on Twitter. They literally been working full time from home now. So I don't understand how you're not getting anything done now. Y'all been working from home for months. Y'all are supposed to be working on this stuff months in advance. So even before Corona hit, you should already had Mod 21 planned out. So I'm confused. You get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't add up. Their math doesn't add up, and they just lie too much. You know, I just seen a video the other day, damn near Chris Whiteside dipped out on us. Now, I'm just gonna keep it blunt, right? You know, I'm not making no videos, but I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, why else would a guy leave a company without saying anything to anybody? Why do you, if you are old enough to work, right? And I could speak on this from personal experience. The only time I'm leaving a job is if I know the job is ass and not telling anybody. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just speculating, but I could assume that there had to have been something going on that he didn't appreciate, that he just up and left. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't just bring in somebody, hype the shit out of him. This dude would actually do his job and actually pop into people's streams, and he actually cared. So something had to happen, and that's not a good sign to me. That's not a good sign that an executive producer just leaves. You know, somebody that was loved, right? It's not like I can't find too many people that said, oh, I didn't like him, because he was the only guy there. He was the only guy who'd be on Twitch, you know, running up the numbers. You know, don't get me wrong, Julia does her thing, but yeah, I'm just gonna skim over her because she still works here. You know, and say anything bad about the queen herself, I'll probably get fucking banned. So yeah, Julia is a wonderful person, but it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. There's something going on behind the scenes of this game that's just not adding up. Like, I don't understand, and you will never get the answers. So, you know, I just speculate, and you know, I just treat them the same way I feel they treat me at the end of the day. Like, I just feel like they just keep giving up, you know, sub-minimal effort and sub-minimal this and sub-minimal that. So I'm just going to show them the same respect by giving them sub-minimal, you know, respect. Like, it you know, it works the same way. Like, I don't play that. I'm not going to sit here and kiss y'all ass when you don't kiss our ass. So it's just crazy. But, you know, like I said, it's going to be 2021, guys. We're supposed to be getting a new class. We're supposed to be getting things that are already supposed to be implemented in the game. We haven't heard anything. I mean, there's a reason. You know, I mean, maybe you can say, oh, they want to keep it a secret, but it's like, that's just another word is they don't know. It ain't even secret anymore. Like, they just don't even know what they want to do. Like, and I honestly believe that. I do. I'm sorry. Like, they haven't given me any implications in the future, not even the future, in the past, that they have ever been prepared for anything in this game. Anytime they release something, they're never prepared. And I'm tired of giving them that benefit of the doubt. And I'm tired of giving them, oh, things will change. Things will change. They're not changing. They're not changing, guys. You just need to wake up and smell the roses and just accept the game for what it is. It's a subpar game. with just subpar people running it. I'll call it as it is. Now, don't get me wrong, Neverwinter's not dying, unfortunately. You know, I don't use that word. I think that's a very strong word, because as you can see right now, I'm in a dungeon running with regular people. So in that aspect, the game is not dying, but you can say the game is having a less and less influx of new people. I mean, he was trying to find a tank. And what did I tell you guys last live stream? There's not that many tanks in this game. And I mean that across Xbox. I mean that across PC. There's not that many tanks in this game. Luckily, I play as a Pally on Xbox anymore, so I can just tank and heal. But God forbid we didn't have that. Like, tanking is one of those things that, you know, I could speak on it because, you know, like I said, I play as a Pally. It's not fun. Tanking is not fun. Like, I don't know what they did to it. Like, it's not as good as it used to be. You're way more squishy. You have to be way more reliant on other things. Like, you can't just keep yourself alive anymore. You get what I'm saying? And that was a big staple for tanks, and that was something that made tanking a little fun, is that if you put in the work and you built them up to a certain point, you could literally tank yourself. You didn't always need the healer. Now you need a healer. You need one. Like, it's a different Neverwinter. You know, I get it. They wanted, you know, things to be more like traditional and, oh, one hunt, one healer, one tank, and it's just, but when you do that, you do realize, like, the people who have been playing tanks, you know, that said way for so long, are only going to be used to playing the tank that way. And when you know, force people to play the tank a certain different way, it puts a bad taste in people's mouths. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, you know, I'm different. I don't mean that as like all as a bad thing. It's just when I just play regular. You know what I'm saying? I don't put Neverwinter first. You get what I mean? I don't. It's not my job. It's just something I do for fun. You know, some people take this seriously. Some people do this every day. That's cool. But at the same time, y'all are established. Y'all have people you play with. Y'all have no problem finding people to play with in the game. They know who you are. Whereas said, just random people, it's a whole different Neverwinter experience. Trying to find a group is way harder. Trying to put together a group is way harder. Why? Because there's less people. There's plenty of DPS out there. Because everybody and their grandma wants to be DPS, but nobody wants to be support. The way you level up in this game is shit. I just keep it real. Like, it's very complex. It's very hard. It's not linear enough. It is very confusing. And the only reason I get through it is because I know what I'm doing. But and that's not fair. But for the new player out there who doesn't know what they're doing, who never played Neverwinter, yeah, good luck. Really, good luck. I mean, they don't explain anything really anymore. They just kind of throw missions at you, and they just hope it sticks. And, you know, I thought that was something that was supposed to be addressed this year too. A new kind of leveling progression system. That is vital to the, you know, survivability of this game. And I think that, you know, that's something that needs to be talked about more. And that's just, you know, making this game more fun to level up. Because if you make it more fun to level up, you can get more people to stay and play. So, you know, it's just I don't see them doing enough. I really don't. They're not. And it's starting to become an issue. You know, and if you can't say you can't notice. I mean, if you play Neverwinter, you know, daily, you'll see it less and less tanks. Less and less people want to run dungeons and things of that nature. It's just, it's a little crazy, you know. It's a new Neverwinter, in my opinion. You know, I've seen a lot of changes in Neverwinter throughout the years, and, you know, I speak on it all the time, from, you know, the level 60 to 70 increase, the 70 to 80 increase, the salvage removal. I was there. I've been here since mod 5 of the game, since it damn near released on Xbox. So I've seen a lot of things they've done. I know how this game operates after so long. So, you know, anymore, I'm just not blind to it. You know, I'm not giving myself any type of false hope. So in terms of that, I know how they do things. And throughout the years, they have never, what's the word I want to use? Never given us too much. It's always been either not enough or never, you know, too little. So for them to, you know, for things just to change, just in a blink of it, it's not going to happen, guys. It's not. You know, you can believe what you want, like, you know, like I used to. Give yourself the false hope, but realistically thinking, you guys got to look at it from a business aspect, and you know, it's just about dollars to them. It's just about trying to make money. Why would they put the Zuna in the Zen market? They know the Zuna is the best in slot companion. They know people want the Zuna. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, there's nothing wrong with that. You got to make your money, but don't come months later down the road crying y'all ain't got no money. Don't. You can't do that. You can't be outside. You can't work every day and have no money. You just can't. It doesn't work like that. Unless you're not getting paid, it doesn't work like that. I don't know anybody, even if you pay bills, you know, it's different if you got a spending habit, but 9 times out of 10, if you work all day, every day, you're gonna have money. And you know, when it's time to put out a new mod, they're always like, oh, there's not enough money. Not enough money for what? For anything? Like, y'all put more effort into like the fucking tree here. Who cares about this tree? I don't care about the tree. Put more effort into the dungeon. Put more effort into the classes. Put more effort into the combat. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, like they gotta prioritize certain things. Like Sharndar is beautiful. I give it that. It's breathtaking, whatever. But how much of the profit did that take up to make that? So you're telling me to make a zone is worth more than to improve the game as a quality as a whole? So one zone is worth more than the whole entire game. And that doesn't, no. Sharndar, you do the same missions as any previous mod. It's literally the same Sharndar. If you think about it, it has 3 different portals. And if you remember the old Sharndar, what did it have? 3 different portals. So to me, it's I don't even know if it's a whole new map. I really don't. I don't remember this old Sharndar enough to say that this new Sharndar is a new map. It's a whole new, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know, who knows how they make things, and that's my thing too. We're in mod 20. Mod 21 should be done. Mod 22, maybe you might want to say I'm starting to work on it, whatever the case is, but you know, we'll just see down the road. You know, all we can do is just hope. And for what? For what? Literally, Chris leaving is just like all I needed. The one man I had hope for. The one man who came into Neverwinter strong. He came in batting 100, knocking balls out of the park. It would be the only one out of the community who would actually be showing up to the live streams and this, that, and there. Go watch Garland's video. The man explains it beautifully. Even he says it, you know what I'm saying? He even, like, just on a personal relationship had a thing with him. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't just about Neverwinter. It was getting to know Chris as an individual person. And when you do things of that nature, they're more willing to tell you things, right? You get what I'm saying? And you got to build up the relationship like that. But with Cryptic, you can't. Everything's closed doors. Everything is shut. Everything is sealed tight. Everything is closed, lip, lock, and sealed. And I don't know if that's why maybe they didn't like Chris. And this is where I'm just speculating. Now, I don't know what it was that Chris left. Maybe it was just time for him to move on. Maybe they only brought him in for a year or something. I don't know the case. But wouldn't that be nice to tell people? Like, I get it. You don't have to. But I mean, damn, that was one of our favorite people. I mean, I would say, like, the only guy who brought in a roadmap. Think about that. The only guy who brought in a roadmap that actually gave us a layout, a plan. So are they even following that anymore? You get what I'm saying? So things are different now. Are they even following the road? Was the roadmap too hard for Neverwinter? That was too much expectation. These are questions now that I have that will never be answered. And that's what's going to make me mad about this game. You put out a roadmap. The roadmap was very impressive, yes. But now here's the problem. You can't execute on said roadmap. You get what I'm saying, guys? And this is where the problem with Neverwinter is gonna lie. It's like, okay, expectation, but reality. Expectation is way up here. That roadmap was beautiful. New class, events being changed, combat changes being reworked, this, that, and the third. But Neverwinter is probably like, dude, we can't do all this. We can't promise them that. We're still back there on, you know what I'm saying? We're just too lazy. We're just too lazy. We're not trying to waste that much money. And to be honest, who knows? I'm just speculating. Y'all can make your own speculations about, hey, that's what we all got opinions for. You get what I'm saying? So it's mind blowing to me. It does hurt knowing that the one person, like I said, that was really kind of the backbone for this game, just, you know, and I wish him the best in his future, right? I don't wish no ill will on anybody at the end of the day, regardless of what people might say. But, you know, that definitely hurt when I seen that video. I was like, Chris Whiteside left. When? And something, you know, as crazy, you know, I seen the video, and I'm not even gonna lie, you know, you can believe what you want, but Garland said he's been gone for over a month. And for some reason, I couldn't put my finger on it. Just something didn't feel right with me, with the game. Like I knew there was something wrong. So, to be completely honest with you, just something was like, nah, there's something going on with this game, and it just doesn't feel like something's missing. Something's just, and sure enough, it's the executive producer. Chris Whiteside is gone. It's just speculation, but I can't picture you leaving a good job. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Even if sometimes it's to make more money, you know, money isn't everything. I'd rather be happy and make less money than be miserable and make more money. You get what I'm saying? You know, if you're older or you're still young or you're still young in mind, you know, you might have to run that back a couple times. No disrespect, but yeah, dude, like, come on. You know, the only time I left the job ever is when it got too much. So with that being said, guys, hey, we'll see where the future of Neverwinter takes us. But that's going to be it. You know, I'm done rambling on here. You know, if you guys see this in the future, leave your comments down below. You know, whatever the case may be. We might be back here tomorrow. We might not be. It just depends on, you know, where the wind takes us, Pocahontas style. But, you know, I love everybody out there for watching. Appreciate y'all taking the time.